Hello, welcome to Mickey and my craft on this first whip and chat for the Big Sucker Canvas event. Today we're gonna start the Amethyst dragon, right? And here it is. Remember I told you I kitted up in baggies? So if you watch the videos of Easy Craft and One Day Savings, that where I got the empty box, over here I got the baggies with the extra on the empty box, which is tells you where that you can use it for that. And then I got the ones with the 42, 44 bottles, 43, and we have like about 41 colors. So what I did, my husband previously, I took a sneak peek at the first number, which is number 13 that we're gonna do. I got the list over here of the order of the numbers, right? Number 13 is the first one. I had to take the washi tape out because they were all over. So my husband did this. And what I did is I took out the ones that I'm going to be needing for number 13, plus the 3 baggies, right? That I couldn't put in a bottle because they were too big, too much for them. So all I need to do is raise the table. Also, what I want to show you, this is my this is my patty wax, guys. And let me put some more light in here. Sorry about that noise. Always noisy, huh, Hilda? Always noisy. So I have over here my patty wax and my super sticky patty wax, which I use for the single placer. And this time we're gonna use up to 5 placer. This is a square canvas, and it's not recommended that you use more than a 4 placer, but I'm gonna take a chance with the 5th placer. But I wanted to show you how I fill them up, okay, with the super patty wax, as you can see over here. And these are the bending tips, which I love very much. What you have to do is really jam into it, let me get you closer. You just jam into it, right? And I use, let me see, it should be in here, my tweezer. Here it is. I use the back of the tweezer to squash it so it will get more inside of the single placer cavity. I got take this all out. I cleaned it up nice because when I finish that panel, I usually, when I change canvas, I change the wax, especially if I'm not starting immediately. Plus you get some dirty wax inside. So I'm just trying to push more in, right, for the single placer. And I just leave it like this. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going for the next side. You use the super patty wax with the single placer. You cannot use it with the multi placer because your drills won't come off. It's not recommended. Okay, you can watch the she has a channel. I don't remember her channel name, but there's some good tutorials about this, and they're gonna tell you the same thing. You don't use this on multi-placer. Okay, and this one is done. As you can see, a little bit in here. This one cannot be too soft. Okay, it cannot be too hard, but it cannot be too soft. So we are done with the single placer. Now to the multi-placer. You use the regular patty wax, right? I still have some wax, some from the old wax, and I use those for this small one. Let's see if I can get, and you do this move. Let me use this one so I can show you for this time, okay? You do this like you're carving with a knife. Okay, and this one gotta be soft. This one is definitely gotta be soft. I like to grab one of this. Clean my hands a little bit. Let me clean the sides of this, because I hate my pants to be so dirty. Let me put it at the side so it won't wet the canvas. I gotta erase this. I cannot work like this. I gotta erase this, and I will accommodate the camera. Okay, so what I do is, to level it out, I use the back of the tweezers. So the tweezers are not only for poking eyes, putting drills, they are also for leveling up the wax. Okay, that's the 2 placer. This is the 3 placer. And you can see, I like to have my thing nice and neat. Okay. I like to leave a little bump on them on the top, because when I already have I learned how to have a soft hand with this, because you cannot be pressing like this very hard for this patty wax to work with you. Sometimes people, oh, the wax comes up. Well, duh. If you're pressing as hard as you did before, it's gonna come off. And it requires practice. So let's do this one. This is 4 and 5. When you do this, it's like you're carving inside. Do it, turn it around and do the same thing. You give it a form, you know, like, and then you can press with this, take the excess out on this size, Like I said, I'm creating a little bump, but it's because I'm used to already have a softer hand, so the whole thing won't come off. Still some wax. That's why you have to clean your drills. It's not merely do the canvas and photograph and show it. You should be using the roller, no matter what type or what brand of canvas it is. I even do it with the AC ones. And you should be using the roller, and you should be using you know, like a wipe or something that will take off the, some people use a brush. I don't think that the brush is enough. It's gonna take the top of it, but clean it up is a wipe. Real cleanup, because the moisture of the wipe will take it off. Yeah, I like to give it a form. So you guys are watching me doing this. I'm going to show you. Oh, I didn't show you the two. Here it is. The 3-placer. After putting the wax and the 2-placer, right? Yeah, that's my phone that is going crazy. Mickey's on the house, and he's kind of grumpy today. Here is a 4-placer. And you can see I leave a little bit of bump on the top. I don't flatten it completely because I'm used to it already. I cannot live without my patty wax. And she went off on vacation. It came off. You turn it around. I'm gonna have to put some glue on it. Or a tape. I usually pat it down real good so I can get as much as I can in. Then I go back in, but it's because my hands is used to it. That's why I can leave a little bump and the whole thing won't come off. Because I've been using patty wax for the past 2 years. There is no way nobody can convince me of another wax or using glue dots. And I'm gonna tell you this, guy, it might sound gross to you, but I can't stand. I tried the tacky thin, the tacky blue or tacky white, and sometimes my hands fail because of neuropathy and ends up in the canvas, and then I have a lot of work trying to get it out, plus it looked like a booger. So, and the same thing is gonna happen with the glue dots. So I don't even bother to buy them because I knew it was gonna it's gonna happen the same thing. So no. There is no way I'm gonna change my patty wax for anything else. All I have to do is dig in and dig out. Fix it a little bit. Take care of me a little bit of time, but I'll be happy for a long time. I'm gonna put it on the side to keep it warm. Okay. I got my little cup with the multi-places, but I'm not gonna be using it. So let me erase this. We're gonna do 13, and the next one is 16, which is down here. So I already took a pic and took out the colors that I need for that number 13, okay? So I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, here we are. I raised it up, and what I did is I roll it inside because this has not been done. If this were already done, you have to roll it outward, the drills, because if you roll it inside, they're gonna rub against each other and they might come off and might, you know, everything gets screwed up. I'm drinking my Diet Coke. So what I need, I'm needing my tray because there's no way I can do this without my trays. So I'm trying to get this one or this one. This one, well, I'd rather use the white one right now. This one is from Bella Nicole. This is the previous version. However, this one I can pour it easy on the inside the container. Okay, so let's start with number 13. Let's take it out. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got this one, which is the biggest area, and that's the one that I would like to start with. And for some of you, right, I'm gonna be using let me pour not much, because you know guys, you know how I am. Oh, guess what? I forgot the tweezers. Let me get a pair of tweezers from one of the kids. So I have a whole bunch of them, but I haven't. The tweezers that I have right now that we were using to flatten the back is kind of a sticky and at the points end, and it's not gonna work very well. So let's get these big ones. Okay, so this is the one we're doing. We're gonna start with her face, right, and the bigger area. I don't use 2x2. Okay, they fly off more than when I can't get done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scratch this a little bit because I want to do this part out here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the checkerboard. That's what I'm gonna do. And I usually do this so tell me guys, how are you doing in your journey? Well, I have pretty much a good idea, but I never thought I was gonna have people with 5 canvas getting to February, because we only have what, 1 month into this. I don't want you guys to burn out by the time summer comes in. So tell me a little bit about your strategic plan and how you planning to not get burned out. I know some of you are taking breaks in between, you know. and that's okay. And also it's okay if you want to take a break and do a smaller one for another event. That's okay, you know. I never tell anybody to not participate in other events. I can because I don't have the time. That's why I'm not participating. I don't have the time, and I have a plan to get rid of this big circle canvas. And as I explained you, this came up about because my husband asked me what I was going to do about all this, and that's when the word big circle came to play. If you notice it, I'm pressing the squares ones, okay, the checkerboard, once they are in place. And one already flew, if you saw it. So yeah, because, you know, they got I'm gonna talk a little bit, and then we can do the rest fast forward. I mean, fast forward, speedy type, right? I'm gonna have to erase it a little bit. I cannot do 2x2 or 3x3 because they tend to fly over, so I decided to do the checkerboard to show you, because I do the checkerboard sometimes, and but I do it for the square ones. I press it because the same way that happens with the round one, when you put them in, there is an air bubble that is underneath. So that's why you have to push it with another finger placer. And this one, you have to push them. And that's why you should be using the roller. Okay? And yeah, we're doing it up to there. That's it. Yeah, I like to go all the way around. This is going to be very interesting. Sometimes I like to form geometrics. You can have fun with this checkerboard thing. And for the ones who are having problems, when you pour your thinning, you go side by side, right? And you give it a tap. Not all of them has to be aligned. You still have a little bit over here to do. And another thing is for the multi-placer to work, they has to be aligned. But if we find that, I can show you a trick where you can grab one, like you do this, right? You grab one, and let's say this is a two-placer, right? And you have these two that are far away, these two that you see over here. You grab this one and push it, and then you do. It's not working because I'm far away right now. But you can, here it is. You see? You can work it out. But not every one of them has to be aligned, okay? Just enough for your multi-placer. And they usually have to be aligned for the people who use the tweezer to do the whole thing in tweezers. I don't know how, but I can't. You know, I'd like to align this and keep on going all the way to the top and create a nice big line. Okay. Mickey, be a good boy. Oops, there's two over here. Be a good boy, be a good boy. Mickey's on the house, guys, so I'm sorry about the noises. I don't want to be interrupting the video, but you know. Mickey is something else. He likes to protect the house. Hi, baby. You protecting the house, I'm protecting mommy? The good thing about the tweezer with the checkerboard is that you can straighten it out easier. Okay, I'm trying to, because once they're straightened out, the ones that are coming in, it's going to be easier for you. Let's finish this section. Okay. You see, that's why you need to push it so they are not, so they're straight. I'm gonna shut up so I can do it a speedy one over here, okay? Oh, one thing for you to be comfortable on the back of this is that you can use a cushion, one of the cushions, for the back of the tweezer, so your finger is more comfortable. You can use this, the cushion, and then you put it on the back over here, and it's a little bit more, oops, watch out for that. It's gonna be a little bit more comfortable. This one is hard. Okay, and it's gonna be more comfortable in your fingers when you are doing the tweezing thing. maybe I could do, yep, like what I'm trying to do is like checkerboard, but with a fireplace. Oh, sorry guys. It did finish on me. I'm not talking too much, so you guys can talk. This is gonna be in the premiere, so you can ask me questions. You better start watching these whip and chats, because they might be a surprise giveaway in any of them. Or I might do a live and ask you questions about the whip and chats. How about that? video. I had to make a pause because I didn't know whether to continue and finish it up. I wanted to ask you guys, and so, but while I was waiting for your answer, I was kind of I finished the black one, the 310 on here. I'm missing one, and I'm gonna pick it up from here. Yes, I know. Oops. I'm sorry guys, apparently the camera turned off, the battery went off, and I was looking at it. So let's keep on drilling. And the last 3 over here. Which I grabbed them from the cap. And that's it, folks. It's done. Now I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna check it out and see if anything needs to be straightened out, and then I'll show you completely back. Okay, I'll be back. Well, guys, here you got it. Section 13 has been done. Okay. I straighten out some of the lines. They still have some tweaking to do, you know, and over here it is. Part of his face. Now, the second number will be number 16. That one is down here, and I bet a whole bunch of drills too. That one is this one. Here is one drill. I gotta take this out, but this is not working. Oh, look. A couple of drills stuck in here. So the next one I'm gonna be working is on that one, and number 16. So here you have it, right? Let me see if I can. Here she is. Oh, here it is. Here is screwed up in her nose. There you got it. So, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Okay? Have a wonderful week. Don't forget to hug and kiss your fur baby from Mickey and I. Until the next time, much love and peace to all of you. Bye.